You got me laughing like I've never been hurt. Bring out my good side when I'm at my worst. You got this way of talking me down. Love when you say, oh, no, it's no hurry. What's on me when the feeling's so right? Kinda cute that we started our friends. Think about you whenever I'm not talking to you. Kinda scary, this kinda makes sense. Keeping my cool, I don't know what to do. Is now I owe you. I think I like you. I think I like you. A little too much. I feel like you never said I was a crush.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We got the brand new Blackout, and it is a Physix Blackout. That's right guys, the Physix is back. And it is a pearl ball, but it's sanded. It's got a stronger cover. Let's see what it does. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, guys. Wow, it's very smooth. It's a smooth rolling pearl ball with surface. Very different. Not really angular. I think the cover stock is very strong, so it's allowing it not to be really jerky. And I'm bowling on a 43-foot 4-to-1 ratio. It's got about 28 mils of oil, so it's got some oil on the outside. It's not really clipped in the middle, so that'll allow me to throw the ball on a little bit more of a heavier volume pattern. Just because I believe this ball is going to be used more on that heavier side. When the patterns are a little bit longer and there's a little bit more volume in the front part of the lane, that's when I believe the Physix Blackout is going to shine at its best. Hey, sorry for the interruption. Guys, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and subscribe. If you're looking for a ball that's going to be smooth and still read in the mids, but it's going to get through the fronts and not dig as early as an Ion Max, I feel that's when this Physix Blackout is going to be at its best. If you're thinking this ball was going to be that ball that's going to be a little bit long, a little bit angular, that's not what this ball is meant to do. Come on, give me that one. Got that one a little bit inside, and it still was able to read in that spot where I thought it was just going to push right through it. It's perfect. That was better. I did surface scan this ball when I first got it, and out of box it was about a 2000. So if you're wondering what the ball actually came straight from the factory, it's scanned at a 2000 grit. Ooh, that's that AI carry. That AI core carry. Oh, I got it right. It's not a house shot, so that's not going to come back. That one was really good. This ball shape's very nice. So let's get into the comparisons. I got the Ion Max right here. It's got a pretty similar surface. I believe when I just threw it the other day, and I believe I sanded it with a 2000 grit pad anyways, so I'm gonna throw it on the same line and see what it does. That was a lot earlier and a lot smoother, so I'm gonna move a little bit more left. So I'm gonna move left here from where I was with the Physix Blackout, because that read a lot earlier. That was a small move left, so I'm gonna go even more, probably total of about a 4 and 2. So I moved a total of about 5 boards left and about 2 to 3 at the arrows. So I was in that next zone with the Ion Max versus where I was with the Physix Blackout. So comparing the two, if I feel my Ion Max is going to be a little too early and I can't control that mid lane read and I want just a touch more push, but I don't want to go into like a Pearl shiny ball, that's when I would go to a Physix Blackout. So now I got the VEBO, the Virtual Energy Blackout. Let's see what that does. It was a lot cleaner. So I'm gonna move a little bit right. So I'm moving right here. I'm gonna move my target as well. I'm gonna be about 4 boards right, maybe like 2 or 3 at the arrows. I almost 710 on that last shot, but I don't think I got all of it. So I'm just gonna stay there, try to throw a better shot here. Yeah, as you can see, when I moved right with the VEBO, I was a little bit straighter to the break point. It was easier for me to get my ball there, and it didn't read as early as a Physix Blackout. So if you're looking for, okay, I have a VEBO now, do I need a Physix Blackout in my bag? I would say, yeah, because it's a completely different bowling ball. It does have, you know, the same colors. It's a black, they're both pearl. The VEBO has a much cleaner cover stock than there is on the Physix Blackout. And now, one of my favorite balls, the Origin. Let's see what this does. We're gonna compare this to the Physix Blackout. It was easy to get to the break point, but it was a little bit round. Let's throw a shot again. Moving a smidge right, just a smidge. You can see the shape is a bit more predictable. It still got to the break point. It went a little bit longer than the Physix Blackout. And off of the break point, it wasn't jumpy, not like the VEBO. The VEBO's a little bit quicker. And comparing to the Physix Blackout, the Origin is in between the VEBO and the Physix Blackout. So I wouldn't put all 3 in your bag, maybe just 1 out of the 3 if you wanted to, or maybe even 2, like meaning the VEBO and the Physix Blackout, because there's more of a gap. But all the Origin and the Physix Blackout and the VEBO, they kind of fit like roughly in the same category. All right, let's go back to the Physix Blackout. And let's start moving a little bit left here. I like that the ball doesn't quit. I really like that. That started to read a little bit early, so I'm gonna zone a little bit more left. So I'm gonna go even more left here. See if the ball's still gonna shape back. Miss right. Miss right. So the Physix Blackout, it's got NEX Pearl cover stock. And if you guys wanna see the RG's differentials and the intermediate differential, all the stats and stuff, it's gonna be right here on the screen. But basically, in summary, what it is, it's a physics core with the AI core technology wrapped around it. So the RGs are a little bit lower, the differential is a little bit higher. So what that means is that you're gonna get a ball that's gonna wanna flare a lot, and a cover stock that's want to read a little bit early. You can see in the videos that it did want to read early, and the Pearl helped it push to the break point, and the surface as well. That combination of the cover stock and the surface on the bowling ball paired with the layout, I got a ball that went to the break point. It still read in the right spot, didn't go too far down lane, and it wasn't sideways. It was nice, controllable, and continuous. And that's what I saw out of the Physix Blackout. So in a 6-ball arsenal, the Physix Blackout, I would put this at that #1 spot in my bag, or maybe even #2, just kind of depends on what you're bowling on. For, let's say, for a house shot, I would put the Physix Blackout in that #1 spot, and that would kind of pair with an Ion Max. So I'd have either a Physix Blackout or an Ion Max. And right underneath that, I'd probably want something a little bit cleaner. So we're gonna still stick with an asymmetrical ball. It might be a Attention S2 with a little bit of shine on it, or an Attention Star, or even a VEBO. Right below that, I'd want something that's gonna be a little bit more benchmark. That would be a Sublime Focus or my Phase 2. Right below that, I would want something that's gonna be a symmetrical pearl that's not gonna be super long, super sharp, but a little bit more controllable. So balls like that would work really well is in that middle category, like a Phase AI or an Optimum Idol Pearl. Right below that is slot number 5 is when I want that ball for when it's getting really dry and I gotta move left and the fronts are just hooking. That's when the Road Warrior shines at its best. And that's where I put that ball, and below that is my urethane or my spare ball. And that's my 6-ball arsenal on where the Physix Blackout fits in my bag. Hope you guys had a happy Thanksgiving and a Merry Christmas. I'll see you guys at the next video. So the Physix Blackout, that is the video. What do you guys think? Comment down below. Because it's got like some brown and gold coloring. If you see it really up close, you can see the colors. It's different. It's not all black, it's got like brown. I'll see you guys in the next video.
Kinda scared, it's gonna make sense. Keeping my cool, I don't know what I do, it's not